Oh, okay. I'm Sue Oakman from CrossFit Sunshine Coast. A Masters athlete off to the World CrossFit Games 2012 in another week's time.
So what was your introduction to CrossFit?
Introduction to CrossFit. I was doing a boot camp. It was probably 2.5 years ago now, or just over, and the guy that was taking us for boot camp suggested I try CrossFit. He thought that I was doing too well at boot camp, I guess, and I wasn't getting enough out of my fitness, so went and had a run. I think it was like a little fight gone bad type situation. Yeah, so yeah, I was hooked. I was buggered, but yeah, it got me in. Yeah.
And competing, so what was your first CrossFit competition?
First CrossFit competition was Clash on the Coast. It was held by Coastal CrossFit. That was 2009, December. I'd only been CrossFitting about 3 months, so I think I finished 8th in that competition, and I just went in it really because people at the box thought I should, so yeah, gave it a go. It was I was training there at the time, so yeah, it was our local comp, so yeah.
And that's what made you decide that they convinced you to go in it?
Yeah, they convinced me to go in it, said probably do okay, and it was the first, I'd not met any other CrossFitters from any other boxes at that stage, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity just to see what other girls, because I was intending to think, yeah, this is something I could probably compete at if I wanted to, and I just wanted to see what other girls were doing as well. So yeah, there's some pretty tough competitors.
So you qualified for the 2011
Yes,
CrossFit Games
that's it.
In the Master category. Tell us about that.
Well, the year before the CrossFit Games was you had to be 50 to make it, and they brought it down to the 45 age group last year, and I thought I was going to have to wait till I was 50 because competing against the girls in the Open, which were quite a bit younger, it was pretty tough, and I could hold my own, but my recovery's not as good anymore. And I thought I'll have a crack at this, and yeah, it was the lead up probably wasn't as good because I thought, I'm doing okay for 45, and then I almost blew it in the first workout of the Opens in that year, and I had to really, really dig deep to get back into the game.
Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, the first workout, yeah, it was snatch and double unders. Yeah. It was only a light snatch, but my double unders weren't particularly strong at that stage, and I think I was in about 60th position. I thought, wow, I've got to make top 20. So yeah, pull my finger out. Yeah, get serious because I'm not going to get there if I don't. Yeah.
So you approached that year's Open with the qualification in mind?
Yeah. I thought for sure I could make top 20, and yeah, if that's what I had to do, well, yeah, I wanted to get there. Yeah.
So tell us about going to the games.
Going to the games, just being there, you feel like an absolute rock star. There's so many awesome athletes just walking around, but they're just like everyday people you see in your box. They talk to you, and yeah, they're just like someone. Chris Beale might be warming up next to you in one spot, and then Rich Froning or Annie walks past, and it's just like, wow, this is just awesome. Here I am with all these great CrossFitters, but even in the Masters division, it was just we had our own area, and just the people. I think the highlight for me for the games was meeting Jacinto Vanilla. He's 80. I think he's 83 this year. He's oldest competitor, and phenomenal athlete for that age. And yeah, that was fantastic. It's just you feel like a rock star. It's great.
So do you reckon? How did you respond to in that environment, the big stadium, all the fans, the cameras? What does that do to your performance?
It really gives you a lift. I like the feeling of competition. It's a little bit daunting because you're competing against people that you've got no idea what they are capable of. I've got a bit more idea this year what those girls I compete against are capable of. But it's a little bit daunting. But when there's people in the crowd and you can actually hear them cheering for you, it's and they'll try and get your attention just before you WOD. So it's you want to do well for people who are on your side. Yeah.
Cool. And you handle pressure pretty well, do you think?
Yeah, I'm okay with pressure. It's really I try and treat it a little bit more like it's just doing a WOD at the box here, if I can, and not get too nervous. I mean, as well as knowing what those other girls can do, I know what I'm good at. So you just need to excel at those things that you can do really well, and fight your way through the stuff that you know aren't your strengths. Yeah.
So where did you finish last year, and then what are you focusing on this year to try and improve on that?
I finished 7th last year overall. I just wanted to make the top 8 to do the final, which was in the big stadium, so to speak, where everyone in the Opens did their WOD. So just competing in that was great. But yeah, I finished 7th, and I would really love to have a podium finish, but at a minimum, I'm hoping for top 5. Yeah, this year. And I've been working on my strength a lot, so I'm a lot stronger than last year. I think my preparation's been a lot better, and yeah, just looking to make sure integrity, I guess, is just the main thing. Yeah, compete well and honestly, and yeah, it's all good.